I'm in a band called Panama Wedding, and it's myself, Peter Kirk, Jared McCarthy, Brett Spiegelman, Kenny Bernard, and Lauren Zettler. And we just released our first EP, which we're really excited about, called Parallel Play.
And babe, aren't we a little bit old now?
We started recording it, I guess last summer, believe it or not. I've been working with our producer, Andrew Morey, who's recorded a lot of great bands. Used to be a part of RAC and recorded Givers and High Highs and a few of our friends. And we had just been working on, ever since we released All the People as a single, we had been working on a number of songs. And Parallel Play was the collection of songs that we felt really strongly about releasing after All the People. And the term parallel play is actually a term that grade school teachers use to describe students playing next to each other simultaneously, but not necessarily interacting. And I thought it was just sort of like a fun pun, because the EP was largely recorded with our producer Andrew Morey working in the studio on one thing, and I would be like in the vocal booth doing something else. So we were sort of parallel playing, and that's where the title came from. We have 4 songs, All the People, Uma, a song called Trust, which we played today, and Feels Like Summer. I grew up in a town called Seacliff, which is like part of like Oyster Bay on Long Island on the North Shore. So I've been, raised in New York and grew up going to the city, and which now is like, getting to play all these clubs like Mercury Lounge and Bowery Ballroom. Like, it's so special to me because I just grew up like reading about bands who'd be playing these venues.
Maybe they just want me to leave. And all of the people. Standing away.
There's definitely enough to talk about in New York City, but I could see it also being a bit distracting especially if like you're recording at home. It's really hard to be like in an apartment and have a microphone and record anything or get anything done. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but yeah, I do like taking some sort of themes from New York and putting it in the song, and especially with Long Island, growing up in Long Island, that's what I tried to do in Feels Like Summer. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Could be something else that I couldn't see.
I think the main focus right now is finishing up a full-length record. We're going to be really hard at work this summer on doing that. Parallel Play thus far has been received really well, and I'm hoping that it opens up opportunities for us to tour again in the fall, which we're already kind of starting to talk about. And I mean, I'll be happy if we just get the full length done and we're on the road in the fall. And I mean, it's all you could really ask for.
In the night when we felt younger then.
I always knew I loved music, and I'd always want to be involved doing music in some capacity. In terms of like Panama Wedding and this specific thing, no, not my wildest dreams. Even with like All the People, like the fact that it's done so well kind of still blows my mind. But I always knew I wanted to do something, in some sort of musical capacity. And I feel very lucky that what I am doing now, I'm very passionate about. I'm really excited about, and hopefully people can pick up on that.
Friends, 'cause I got no money on you tonight.
We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Panama Wedding. This is the main sort of portal for all things Panama Wedding. Twitter, Panama_Wedding. We're still working on getting the the Panama Wedding handle. And then we have Instagram, so Instagram.com/Panama Wedding, @Panama Wedding or whatever. So we're all over the web.
Isn't this so strange? Isn't this so loud?
Hey, this is Peter from Panama Wedding. Look for us on Last.fm.
How we